are just gonna keep on grinding. I want to say thank you again. Can't say thank you enough. You can never say thank you enough. Thank you for the lurkers. I appreciate the view. Just subscribe. It won't hurt. It takes like 2 seconds. Come on. Anyway, let's talk about Spider-Man. Spider-Man does whatever Spider-Man does. Spider-Man Miles Morales sold 70% less copies than the 2018 Spider-Man. And I'll tell you why after the article. Despite launching the game on two platforms. Okay, Spider-Man Miles Morales is among the best games released this generation and is a pure next-gen spectacle. On PlayStation 5, sadly, sales aren't as high as the game's performance. According to Superdata, Spider-Man Miles Morales sold 663,000 digital copies at launch despite releasing on both PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. That is 70% reduction in sales from the original Spider-Man game. The 2018 Spider-Man moved an estimated 2.2 million digital copies at launch, meaning it sold roughly 1.53 million more copies than Miles Morales. It's worth noting that the cross-gen wasn't a direct sequel, instead was marketed as a standalone spin-off side story. Insomniac has confirmed that they're working on a new Spider-Man sequel alongside Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I like that. I can't wait to play it in 4 years. Sony has yet to reveal the official sales figures for Miles Morales just yet, but we expect to see those soon, along with confirmed PlayStation 5 shipment sales. So it's just what we already read. However, the title was not built as a full sequel. Sales were significantly higher than those of Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, a PlayStation exclusive. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about Spider-Man Miles Morales. Okay. Now, the reason why it's not selling as much because it's a PlayStation 5 game, and most gamers, I know if it was me, I would want to play it on the best console, the top of the line console, and play the game there to experience the full fully immersive into the next platform with better graphics, better visuals, better acting, just overall just better looking game in general. Now the PlayStation 4 version is not going to sell very well because people want to play it for the PlayStation 5 because that game was made for the PlayStation 5, and unfortunately there isn't enough PlayStation 5s going on, and because they're getting taken by scalpers. That's how I feel. The scalpers. Anyway, I do feel like for sure once PlayStation 5 has been hitting the stores and people that actually are going to people that are going to utilize the console, that is when the sales numbers are going to go up, because if you gotta figure there's over 100 million PlayStation 5 sold, over 100 million PlayStation 5 sold worldwide, and there's only been maybe 5 to 8 million PlayStation 5s that are sold so far. But let me research that real quick before I just talking out of my behind. Let's see, PlayStation 5 sold so far. There's been a new report estimates that PS5 sold between 2.1 and 2.5 million units worldwide on its two staggered launch dates. So there's not enough people with that PlayStation 5 console in their hands, so therefore the sales aren't going to be as stacked up higher. But I do believe this game will make a comeback. With what I mean by that is that the game is going to do better once there's more PlayStation 5 and people that are going to utilize those consoles, unlike people that are scalping those consoles and hoarding those consoles. And that's definitely affecting Sony right now because there's not a lot of gamers or spending money on the PlayStation 5 because there's not enough PlayStation 5s for everybody. Let me know what your comments are in the thingamajig, and give it a like if you enjoyed this video. Do you agree with me or do you disagree but it's all good. You have yourself a very lovely day, and yeah.